Oh my God, don't you just want to scream? Don't you just want to scream? There are so many people demanding things of you and all these things that you're supposed to do, and it's why you've got to like and subscribe. Because, oh my God, don't you just feel claustrophobic by all the demands that are made of you without anybody asking you a single question about what it is that you want? Now, I have got to admit, okay, I've got to admit, I'm what some people may term as a neat freak, but I walk around, even in this tiny village in which I live, and there's litter and people who refuse to trim their hedges, and it gets in the way of pavements. And honestly, I do kind of feel a bit crazy, but when I lived here originally, this stuff didn't happen, and I'm acutely aware that, you know, things change. But something that really, really matters to me is standards. And I really care. And the thing is, part of standards is it's actually about beauty. And we don't value beauty as much as we used to. When I grew up in this village, we moved here in 1987. It was, you know, the height of Thatcherite brilliance and gorgeousness. She was a fucking legend, that woman. And it sounds really horrible, but I'm glad that she's not around today to see just how far we've fallen in the ranks of countries, because I think it would absolutely break her heart to see all of the fine work that she did, and to see the lack of standards that are around now. And I have to say that I take it upon myself. I have pruned trees over on the other side of the village. Goose Green it's called. I have pruned trees that are getting in the way of people walking around on the public footpaths. I pick up a huge amount of litter, and it's all going to sound very, very negative, but what I want to impress upon you is how important it is to have a commitment to standards and beauty and responsibility, to actually take on the task of making wherever you are as beautiful and orderly and tidy and neat. Maybe I sound like a complete psychopath. I don't know. I do kind of feel like an alien amongst men. But I know that it would be wonderful if everybody picked up rubbish or didn't drop litter all over the place. But it's going to sound like I have a bit of a superiority complex, but I know that if I see a piece of rubbish on the floor, a crisp packet, or, you know, the lid of a Starbucks cup of coffee, all of which and much more I've seen in the village, I know that if I pick that up, I'm doing the job that's necessary. I'm taking responsibility for making the village that I live in, which is really fabulous. I mean, it's a fabulous village, beautiful church, lovely little primary school, and fabulous houses and open countryside, and the river out here, I know that if I take responsibility for it, I'm doing my part to make the world a better place. And it might not be a gargantuan effort. It might not have massive, widespread scope. But I know that I'm doing my part. And amazingly, and this is the thing that is most bizarre to me, is that by doing so, whilst I've been picking up litter in the village, there have been people that have walked past me who have given me really strange looks. Oh, why are you doing that? We pay people in the council to do this kind of stuff. They give me strange looks, and I don't know what actually what the strange look is, but they'll walk past the rubbish, and when I'm picking it up, they will give me weird looks. And maybe they're afraid to stand out from the pack and beautify places. Maybe they don't want to single themselves out as the person that's making things better for whatever reason. But I talked the other day about permission, and give yourself permission to make the world fabulous and beautiful and tidy. A place for everything, and a place for everything, and everything in its place. I live by that. And a lot of people find you strange for doing it. But I'd much rather be strange than negligent. I really would. I think it's a much greater thing to be misunderstood than to take pride. Take pride in your surroundings. Do the stuff that other people won't do to get the results that nobody else will get. And rather than screaming at the world, rejoice by doing the right thing. So God bless you. Thank you very much for listening. Martin Pavey here. Please do like and subscribe and share to spread this very important message. And I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Ciao for now.